Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Wellness Shot. My name is Dr. David Orman, and this is the greatest week of the year, the week before Christmas. Now, if you're like a lot of people, somewhere between Thanksgiving and New Year's, you eat maybe a little bit more than, or maybe a lot more than usual, or odd combinations. And what has a tendency to happen is a month or two or three later, somewhere in that the mid-January to about the beginning of spring, people will say, "Oh, it's flu season." No, it isn't flu season. There's no such thing as flu season. What it is a digestive issue. And the foods that were consumed months before basically had an adverse effect on the immune system. Some of it was the body had a difficult time digesting. Some of it still isn't digested, as little disturbing as that may sound. And some of it, the combination simply did not go over well with your particular system. Now, fortunately, there are some great things to do. Number one, there is an herb called Massa fermentata, and it's spelled Massa, next word Fermentata, and it looks like a bouillon cube, a little square. It doesn't have a particularly good or bad taste to it. It just tastes kind of earthy. And basically what you do is grind it up. Just you could kind of do that with your hands and boil it in water, filter it, and then let the water cool and sip on that, particularly after a big meal. That will help to flush out all of the undigested food, all of the food in general, and it helps to neutralize a lot of the incompatible combinations for your system. Number two and three are common, but don't overlook them just because they're common. Ginger. Ginger is extremely warming, and a lot of times when, in particular, the spleen gets cool or cold, that's when problems occur. So when people eat a lot of salad or raw food or drink a lot of cold weather, that has a tendency to weaken the spleen. Ginger and the spleen is one of the major components, of course, of not only of digestion, but of the immune system and the ability to recall information. So it has to do with memory too. Ginger also plays a tremendous emotional and psychological aspect to the body and to the whole one's life. Ginger restores that what I would call inner warmth and confidence. It helps to support people who feel very depleted or hesitant or overwhelmed by life. It strengthens the willpower, it strengthens decisiveness, it strengthens courage. For those people who feel stuck, I want to do, but I just can't seem to get out of that rut. Ginger's the substance. Probably the number one thing is chronically discouraged. No matter what I do this whole year, it seemed like nah, that type of feel to it. And when that occurs, ginger is the star of the show. It will help to adjust the energy. It will help to move the energy, strengthen the organs and the entire system that is producing the chemicals from that emotion. And most of all, and best of all, change the mindset. The third substance is peppermint. Now, ginger is warming. Peppermint is also warming, but not quite as much. Peppermint is also fantastic for digestion, particularly when it is the lighter foods. So when we have the heavy meats, we think ginger. When we have maybe fish or lots of vegetables or even sweets, we think of peppermint. Also, from an emotional standpoint, peppermint helps to bring about clarity. It helps to what I would call emotional release. I've had this issue. I haven't gotten over that situation yet, and I just don't know how to get through it or get beyond it, get past it. When you hear phrases like that, peppermint's the job for you, so to speak. It's also for people who feel what I would describe as mentally overwhelmed. They have a tendency to be really tense, really stiff, and easily overstimulated. So when there's a loud noise like that, I don't know if you could hear that, but most people would, just kind of turn around and just wonder and carry on with the conversation. this peppermint, it's going to sound funny, but those who need peppermint are peppermint people. They have a tendency to overreact or react in a disproportionate way because their system is so on edge and constantly overstimulated. Uh, Peppermint will help to calm it down. It helps to soften the need to control or the need for perfectionism. And not only are these going to be helpful for digestion, for immune system, for keeping a person nice and physically fit, it is a great way to start the new year releasing old issues, old stuck patterns. So those would be the things. And if you are wanting a more precise program for your chemistry, sign up for my personal wellness session. I would be happy to do so. We will get a great program for you and we'll take it from there. You've been listening to The Wellness Shot. My name is Dr. David Orman. For those who are celebrating Christmas, happy Christmas, Merry Christmas. For those who are celebrating, I think Hanukkah just passed, the 8th day just passed. So happy Hanukkah to everyone. And I wish you the very, very best. Thank you.